Apologetics is important for the local church because it's biblical. It's biblical to defend your faith. 1 Peter 3:15, be ready to give an answer to everyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that lies within. And if you're wondering, is there apologetics really exemplified beyond that verse? Well, just look at 1 Corinthians 15, where the Apostle Paul gives an eyewitness list to those who had seen Jesus alive after his death. We see in the book of Acts the emphasis on eyewitnesses, on giving a defense, on dialogue or engagement and persuasion. So this is something that is part of the Christian witness. And also, we need it in the church because more and more we're going to see apologetics and evangelism going hand in hand. When we say that Jesus is the only way, well, people will say, well, that's just your interpretation. Or what about all those other religions? Well, then what does the Christian say? Well, we talk about other reasons for why the Christian and the non-Christian ought to take Jesus seriously in terms of being able to articulate to outsiders as well as to give to us further assurance that this is indeed the truth. So we need to equip our people in local churches to evangelize, and often what goes with the evangelism is apologetics. Also, we have a responsibility to the next generation. How are we equipping people who are coming up in the next generation, who are going to go off to university? Are we allowing them to ask important questions? Are we allowing them to say, what are your doubts? Rather than saying, just keep reading the Bible, keep praying, keep believing. When they're off to university, they're not going to be well equipped to address the challenges that they face. Pastors need to be equipped and equipping their local congregations for ministry in apologetics. And apologetics is not as though this is the formula to rescue all of our churches. Of course, we trust in the power of God's Spirit. But apologetics is an important but often neglected ministry in local churches. And so that's why we need to take this seriously, especially as we see the Christian faith increasingly under assault in the marketplace of ideas.